Okay, so it's Wayne here, and it's Saturday, June the 23rd or something like that. I'm not sure exactly. And Canadian Tire had a sale on solar panels. 200 watts for $200 for 100 watts. So these are 100 watt panels. I bought 4 of them, and there's no PST on solar panels, so it cost me $839. And yeah, those are the brand new ones I bought, those 4 right there. And I have these 3 existing from before. You can see the difference. These ones are called monocrystalline. And you can see that the corners are all kind of missing on the monocrystalline style. And on the polycrystalline, which is what these new ones are, the cheaper version, they're just basically square. Doesn't seem to be anything missing in the corners. They're just kind of made square. So they always said monocrystalline were better than polycrystalline for various reasons. I don't know exactly. It's supposed to be more efficient, this and that. Anyhow, so I bought these 4. And there's a couple things you got to have for the system. This is an old, it's not really old, it's just been sitting outside for a year. So the label wore off it, but it is a 500 watt grid tie inverter. And then I also have a kilowatt meter. This is my kilowatt meter you can buy online for 25 bucks. So right now you can see I'm putting out 238 watts, and the amps is 2.08 amps. Oops. 238 watts, kilowatt hours. I've generated 0.02 kilowatt hours since I just unplugged it 5 minutes ago for whatever. Hertz, of course, is 60. Volt is 120. Back to watts, 235. And it's pretty sunny, and I'm surprised that 400 watts of panels is only producing, minus those panels over there, these 400 watts worth of panels would only be producing about 190 watts right now. So I guess there's not quite enough sunshine or something, I don't know. These panels have a 19 volt open circuit voltage on them. They commonly call them 12 volt panels. Once they have a load on them, they drop to I'm not sure what they drop to. Let's just have a look. So if I take my meter here, put my meter on volts DC, and go across the output of these panels, which is not a super easy thing to do with one hand. Try this again. There's the negative, there's the positive. Okay, so they drop to I'm not making a circuit. 16.68 volts loaded voltage. Okay, yeah, I think they're called 17 volt panels. If I open up the circuit, they'll go as high as 22 volts. So there's basically 2 types. There's the 12 volts or 17 volts open circuited, 20 volt open circuited panels, and then there's the 35 volt up to 40 or 50 volt open circuited panels. Make sure you get the right type. So that's part 1 of the system inside the house. So right now I'm running on sun because I have a net output onto the grid. I'll just show you because I have a meter in my house that tells me instantaneously how much power I'm using. So the stereo is running on solar. The fish tank is running on solar. The furnace control boards are running on solar. The stove control face is all running on solar, I think. Microwave clock. All these bloodsuckers are vampire loads. Let's have a look at my... Oh, okay, well, in fact, right now, I'm not running on solar. I'm actually 100 watts on the hydro side. So 240 watts out there, plus 100 watts on the hydro side. So my house is drawing 340 watts right now. But I'm only taking in 99 watts from hydro. The other 240 watts is supplied by my solar panels. It's costing me 0.7 cents per kilowatt per hour. And that was my yesterday's consumption, 16.7 kilowatt hours. This is today's consumption so far, 10.3 kilowatt hours. And you can see on the right hand side of the graph, it's dropped off basically to almost nothing. So, but these high spikes are my air conditioner, and the fridge when it kicks on, any high loads like that. Well, hot water tank is probably the highest spike in there, that kind of stuff, which is 3,000 or 5,000 watts. So not much I can do about those loads. Yeah, so right now we're still at 102 kilowatts on the hydro side, costing me 0.8 cents an hour in British Columbia. And you can see in British Columbia the way they structure their rates is, if I can find it, right here. They charge you 8 cents a kilowatt hour up to 1332. Whoops. Up to 1,133 up to 1,332 kilowatt hours, and above that they charge you 12.04 cents a kilowatt hour. Price per kilowatt hour. That's how it's structured here. My goal is to lower my hydro bill. And just for interest's sake, 105 on the plus side. If I go and just, I can hear the fridge is running right now, so I'm just going to turn this fridge setting to 0 just momentarily. Okay, I just heard the fans and everything stop in there. Let's see if it made a difference on this. There we go. So the fridge was drawing a little bit of power. The fridge was drawing actually 100 watts right there. So now I'm being paid to run my stereo, the fish tank. All these vampire loads are being supplied free by the sun. And you can see it's pretty sunny out right now. It's about a 60% sun, 40% cloud cover. So right now with the negative sign, I'm running on 100% solar with a little 8 watt surplus. And the 8 watt surplus, because I don't have a battery, I'm strictly on a grid tie inverter. The 7 watt surplus will go into my neighbors' houses. So my neighbors, you're welcome. Free power courtesy of my $840 solar bill today. Put the fridge back on. Okay, that's this is my solar experiment. It's pretty nice out, but you can see it's a pretty cloudy day. There's clouds all around here. We're not getting any real pure sun per se. There's clouds everywhere. So I think that's why I'm skeptical about why this, not too skeptical, that's why I understand why these panels are only putting out 200 watts of their 400 potential. It says 400 potential. And I guess it's the cloud cover. So tomorrow's going to be a pure sunny day, and I'll see how many watts they put out then. Okay, that's it for now. Over and out. Oh, there's the boat. There's the lake. Beautiful day out here.